You were never the problem. You were just in environments that benefited from your self-doubt. Somebody told you that you were too much. Maybe they didn't use those exact words. Maybe it was quieter than that. A sigh when you brought something up again. An eye roll when you had another opinion. A silence that made you feel like you should probably stop talking now. But you got the message. And the thing is, you believed it. Not immediately. Gradually. You started editing yourself before you even opened your mouth. Softening things. Checking if this was a good time. Rehearsing your feelings before saying them out loud. Pretending you were okay with things you were never actually okay with. Because being easy became safer than being honest. I need you to hear this carefully. You were never too much. You were just around people who benefited from you being smaller. Smaller needs, smaller standards, smaller dreams, smaller reactions. Your fullness made people uncomfortable. And somewhere along the way, you confused their discomfort for a flaw inside yourself. The real version of you was never the quiet version. The real version had opinions, standards, boundaries, desires. She wanted more. And people who have abandoned themselves usually struggle around women who haven't. That's why confident women get called difficult. That's why emotionally honest women get called dramatic. That's why ambitious women get told to humble themselves. Because a woman who fully sees herself forces everyone else to confront what they settled for. I think a lot of women don't realize how much of their personality was built around avoiding rejection. Being agreeable, being low maintenance, being understanding all the time, even when it hurt them. And eventually, you wake up one day and realize you've become fluent in abandoning yourself. Healing isn't becoming smaller so people can finally love you comfortably. Healing is no longer apologizing for taking up emotional space. It's no longer negotiating your worth just to avoid losing people. It's learning that being loved should never require self-erasure. This podcast isn't about becoming more desirable. It's about becoming more honest with yourself. We're not here to obsess over red flags. We're here to talk about the woman inside the relationship, the woman inside the ambition, the woman inside the performance, the version of her that existed before the world convinced her to shrink. You were never the problem. You were just in environments that benefited from your self-doubt.